What happens when you take one of the most iconic luxury SUVs on the planet and throw in a hand-built twin-turbo V8? You get the Mercedes-AMG G63. It's bold, ridiculously powerful, insanely luxurious, and still shaped like a literal brick. A very fast, very expensive brick. And with a starting price around $198,750, this is definitely not what you take to get groceries. Well, unless you want the parking lot to know you're better than them. So what do you actually get for 200 grand? Let's break it down. From the outside, you can't confuse this with anything else. Up front, you've got the massive AMG grille, angry-looking LED lights, and a stance so wide, it looks less like a luxury car and more like a tank designed by Gucci. Side. From the side, Mercedes completely ignored modern aerodynamics. Drag coefficient? Never heard of her. Instead, you get sharp angles, flared fenders, those signature side pipe exhausts, and door handles that shut with the satisfying click of a vintage vault door. Seriously, closing this door feels like securing nuclear launch codes. Rear. Around back, you get that famous externally mounted spare wheel. Because nothing says, I'm prepared for the apocalypse, quite like a full-size spare tire wrapped in carbon fiber. Step inside, and that whole military vehicle vibe completely vanishes. The cabin instantly turns into a 5-star luxury lounge. You're surrounded by custom Napa leather, ambient lighting with more color options than a nightclub, dual massive digital displays, and a Burmeister sound system that will blow your hair back. And then, there are the seats. These aren't just seats, they're dynamic massage chairs that hug you in sharp turns and probably cost more than my first 2 cars combined. It's literally the only vehicle on Earth where you can crawl through 3 feet of mud, cross a river, and lock all 3 differentials, all while your seats are gently massaging your lower back and warming your seat. Oh, and let's not forget the signature G Wagon passenger grab handle on the dash, just in case your driver decides to flex all 577 horsepower while you're trying to enjoy your iced latte. Priorities, right? Performance. Now for the fun part. What happens when you smash the gas pedal? Under the hood sits a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, pumping out 577 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. That rockets this 6,000-pound steel box from 0 to 60 in just 4.2 seconds. Let that sink in. A vehicle with the aerodynamics of a refrigerator can outrun a sports car off the line. It makes zero logical sense, and that's precisely why it's awesome. Price breakdown. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the price tag. The base MSRP starts right around $198,750. But let's be honest, nobody buys a base G-Wagon. Once you start adding custom paint, carbon fiber trim, upgraded wheels, and dealer markups, you're easily looking at $230,000 to $250,000. Plus, with an average fuel economy of about 14 miles per gallon, you'll be making very frequent, very expensive visits to the gas station. So, is the AMG G63 actually worth nearly 200 grand? Look, if you're looking for practicality or fuel efficiency, absolutely not. Get a minivan. But if you want absurd speed, ridiculous prestige, and an engine note that rattles windows 3 blocks away, there's nothing else quite like it.